the fallout from Gateway to Immortality, the Bloodline splitting in two, AEW, and more today on Wrestle Fandom Radio.
Sports entertainment, it's the real to you, damn it, you support us your favorite. Talking name, Jay Styles, Chris Jericho, and all the greatest. Your top 5 dead or alive, the broader stages, like WrestleMania, all in and all out. NXT takeover, what the business about. Putting fans in the stands and the millions at home, like The Rock versus Stone Cold, we're stealing the show. Wrestle Fandom Radio and Disruption Network with Dippin' Donuts. ICW, we make fanatics flipping donuts. Every time we're live at local shows and it's a bonus. We're family friendly, all the growing ups and kids can donut. We're dedicated to bringing you all the top news. Ain't no dirt sheet, this ain't rhetoric, we do not snooze. No speculation, we're just bringing them facts. Ain't no storyline of fiction when I spit on these tracks. It's Wrestle Fandom Network, Wrestle Fandom Radio. Every week's an episode, hoping we're your favorite show. Hear about your favorite pro, what's the scoop from backstage? Hear us on the podcast and go and view our fan page. Disruption Network, Wrestle Fandom Radio. Every week's an episode, hoping we're your favorite show. Hear about your favorite pro, what's the scoop from backstage? Hear us on the podcast and go and view our fan page. Disruption Network, Wrestle Fandom Radio. Every week's an episode, hoping we're your favorite show. Hear about your favorite pro, what's the scoop from backstage? Hear us on the podcast and go and view our fan page.
We are back, ladies and gentlemen. I apologize for being gone for a couple of weeks, especially right after an Immortal show. I was so sick. And then last week, I had a work meeting, the real life job. Work meeting, not the ideal job. If I could just be doing podcasting, I would love to do that. But I had to be there. I had to go. So it's good. It's good to be back. It's good to see you guys. Joe, what's going on? Why do you seem so mad?
Why do I seem so mad?
Yeah. Why do you seem so mad?
How about I'm playing outside with my kids, playing catch, and
that was so long ago
I
already.
get hit by a car?
You know what? Hold on. People might not know what we're talking about. So let's remind everybody, because we're behind now on other news that's out there that Adam Stone is now the 24/7. He's had it. He's got it out there. We're going to show everybody how all of that happened. We have to go back a few weeks. So let's check this out.
Oh, there you go, Scooter. Yeah, good catch. No! Put that shirt on the count. Put that shirt on the count. Count. Hurry, before he comes through. That's right. Count.
1, 2, 3.
Love you. But it's mine now, baby. Fine.
Dad, I stole your belt! Take this shirt!
John? No. Get him, boy.
You hit me with a car in front of my kid.
It's my MO. I hit him with a car, too.
My kid is afraid to go outside and play now.
Well,
He's absolutely traumatized. I had to go to the hospital. You had a 7-year-old call 911.
at least you knew how to call.
Do you even understand the fallout with my ex-wife out of this? She doesn't even want the kids to go to my house now because it's not safe. Because your friends might hit you with a car in front of the kids. I don't even care that I lost the belt. If you wanted the belt so bad, I would have laid down for you.
I mean, you kind of did after I hit you with a car.
Did you know that the FCC made me bleep out the actual car hit? That's why I had to put the POW up there. They said it was too violent.
I looked into it.
I don't even know if I want to do.
All right.
I don't even know if I want to do the show
hold
anymore.
Hold on. You know what? I'm gonna go to a quick commercial break. I'm gonna try and talk to Joe. Everybody, we'll be right back.
Hi, this is Craig Palmer. If you ever aspire to be a wrestler, come on down to Upstate Wrestling Entertainment, located at 1121 Glenwood Avenue in Niles, New York. We're open every Tuesday and Thursday from 6:30 p.m. until 9 p.m. Come on down and join us. See you then.
Are you Usad now?
So if you want to learn how to become a wrestler, go to UWE in Oneida. Mm-hmm. I honestly would like for Todd. Excuse me. I need to calm down a little bit. Little Broken Skull American Lager.
There you go.
Why?
There's a bigger picture to all this.
Well, why don't you paint me the fucking picture there, Picasso?
I had some intel, some inside information before about what was going to happen with that whole thing. So I kindly, show him what I did for you.
Okay.
I know, I saw that. Good job, dude.
Honestly, man, I got it for you.
What?
No. He screwed you on that.
I know, but
Dude, I ran him over with a car yesterday to get that back. Just take it. And remember the last time I had the championship?
Yes.
I kind of became an asshole.
You kind of did, yeah.
I don't know. No, so it's all you, man. Enjoy.
I appreciate it.
You got shafted, but I'm gonna have to lay low because I hit him with my car.
You know what? He had it coming.
Had it coming, huh?
I'm just saying.
So what are you guys in cahoots now?
No,
Like,
I had nothing to do with that. I mean, I didn't even know he was going to get it and give it to me, and then...
You didn't seem too brokenhearted about it, Garrett.
And we've all done some stuff to each other. We just got to move on. From everything's okay now.
Okay, so you had intel, you said. Your intel is to give Garrett the belt?
Do you want me to play more videos? Or all right. So right before I went out, I was waiting for King to come. So we could go throw some t-shirts. You see t-shirts in my hand here. So this was a really odd interaction, which of course I then understood later on. So check this out.
Dude. Hey. Good luck. Good luck. Good luck.
Get out of my way, moron. A real champ's coming through.
Jeez, Dick.
I didn't get kicked.
You didn't get kicked.
I didn't get kicked.
You're a cheese dick.
Yeah.
Apparently.
I mean, there's worse things.
I
to
can
do.
actually verify that from first-hand account that
Yeah.
he has provolone penis.
Yeah, it's true. So, he thought he was in the clear. Again, I knew all this for a while. I just hold it inside.
Okay.
I don't actually know what he's talking about. I don't know what inside intel he's talking about.
I'm kind of upset now that I get hit by a car. You can't even get super kicked in the face.
Well, you weren't there, so you didn't see.
Just show him.
You didn't
Just
see
show him.
what happened.
Who wants a 3 months? Who wants a 3 months? Woo! anticlimactic is done. It's over. You are so much more. This is the future of the World Championship Wrestling. Kill him. I said kill him.
Ring the bell! Come on! What the hell is this about?
We're the future, Mike. Your tag team division has been put on notice.
Really? Get the hell out of my ring.
My intel was that whoever had that belt, that was happening to them.
What?
So you saved me.
Are you kidding me?
Why didn't you just tell me?
It was more fun this way.
So
I can see that.
all of that could have been avoided?
Well,
I got stomped out in front of the whole place, dude.
he's just saying he'd rather have seen you stomped out than me.
Or myself. It had to be one of us.
I mean, he already hit me with a car. I guess it was your turn.
I haven't gotten stomped out in
All right,
a very
listen.
long time.
Intel.
Just going to let bygones be bygones now.
The more you know.
Well, if anything, I feel like you should split the therapy bill for Blake with me.
I can do that.
And I don't know how good it will do, but I will forward you the contact information for my ex and let her know that there is no terrible thing awaiting my children at my house.
No.
There isn't a homicidal clown, twisted metal style, waiting around my neighborhood to run me or my children over.
I would never run your children over.
Honestly, before seeing those videos, I don't know if I could believe that.
No. Children, they're not enough points yet. The adults are the...
Dude, they beat the crap out of me.
Who, his kids?
No, not these kids.
Actually, actually, my kids have beat the crap
I mean, they have. That was a while ago.
They're much smaller then.
Yeah, but I mean, at the show, like, they beat the crap out of me. What the hell, man? What?
I don't know what to tell you. That was what I was told.
I have to say, Garrett, and it's nothing personal against you, but there's something strangely satisfying watching you get super kicked and getting your ass kicked.
We love you. It's nothing that we have like a hatred towards you. It's just
I don't understand it then. Why do I have to get beat up all the time?
Here. I'm gonna make it very, very clear. I'm gonna give you a little analogy here. Everybody in this world would like to see their boss get their ass kicked.
Okay.
You, even though we're all partners here, you are the founding father, and you kind of are a little bit higher on the totem pole than me and Todd. So it's kind of satisfying for us to watch you get beat up, and it's always fun to watch Saren Kane super kick somebody. Saren Rain is he's a super kick. He's the Shawn Michaels of ICW. And
all right,
you're the Michael Cole of ICW.
Really?
I was
we got to go there.
I was going to call you the Vince to,
No,
he is our Vince to Saren is our Stone Cold.
No, he's Michael.
He's the Michael Cole. We'll get you a little. That's what we got to get you. We got to get you a plexiglass box. At the show.
I need a plexiglass
or a bubble
box.
or a bubble so you can
or
just
football
keep going.
pads and
just a.
Screw you, Austin. Garrett deserves all the super kicks. Screw you, man.
You know what? I've been against Austin for a very, very long time, but from that comment, I'm on the Austin train now. And Austin, no bullshit aside, congratulations on your recent nuptials.
Lucky we didn't show up there. Handle him there.
No, that would have been wrong. I would wait for the honeymoon.
Yeah, I'd wait for that.
I would tie him down and have his wife in the corner and slowly torture him.
Torture.
But you know what? It's a new day. Yes, it is.
All right.
All my beefs with everybody is gone. Austin, You can come down whenever you want. Todd, I can never stay mad at you. Garrett,
we love you.
I just love you more and more every time you get beat up.
The more you get your ass kicked, the more we love you.
Listen, I will say this, because we watched that whole show. That whole segment got one of the biggest pops the whole night.
And props to
because he
whoever
kicked
yelled.
the shit out of me.
Who was yelling for Garrett to get kicked out? Do we know this?
Yeah, it was Sean.
It was Sean.
Oh,
they yelled. Yeah.
Sean, he's lucky.
Super kick his ass.
He's lucky he might if he doesn't catch his Superman punch next time I see him.
Oh man, that was fun.
We're lucky he
was,
doesn't
perfect.
take our theme song away from us. So why don't you not?
No, not that Sean.
Sean who?
Sean. That's the Sean with like the different colored hair that's always there. He's always like front row.
Oh.
Oh, I would never. You think I'm going to talk shit about Rated R? Are you out of your fucking mind?
I don't know. I've seen you do some crazy things.
No, I never. That was one thing I would never do is talk shit about Rated R. Are you crazy? No way.
So we've talked about UWE. If you want something screen printed, Garrett, why don't you run it for us?
All right, there we go. Oh, and there's even more about this too. Todd will fill you in on after as well.
Oh, Todd.
Do you need some screen printing done? How about some vinyl work? Don't worry, we got you covered. Head on down to Seasonal Sports on University Boulevard in Whitesboro for all your vinyl and screen printing needs. Seasonal Sports, University Boulevard, Whitesboro.
Oh, you're terrible.
God damn it, Jeff.
I don't think it made it onto the thing either. I think you ran the commercial too quick. It's fine. I get filled. Like the Pillsbury Doughboy.
They are now. How the hell am I supposed to talk about this after that?
Just do it.
If you are local and you're looking for a job at a great company, Seasonal Sports is hiring. They need some folk. So it is paid training. I believe weekends off. I just got the email with more information because I have to do a commercial for it. But yeah, so if anybody out there is looking for a good job in a cool environment, we know the owner quite well. He's a really nice dude, very knowledgeable. He will train you properly and do that. They make a lot of cool stuff. I mean, not just shirts. I mean, these guys run the gambit of just making a ton of cool shit.
I love how you went from Triple T into Radio Todd when you went to talk. He's a very knowledgeable man. Like, that was impressive how you just switched on to Radio Man. Yeah, Fred's the fucking man, dude.
Yeah.
He really is.
Fred's
if you're
awesome.
looking for a new career choice,
I'm hoping I get to stop by today. I actually have time. I should have time.
I actually need to reach out with him for non-wrestling related T-shirt thing. But I also, and I know I've been saying this now for like a year. I have a couple designs I want to do for the show, and I just came up with another one now, and it is going to be a silhouette of Garrett's face with a foot.
I actually have a really good. Hold on.
And we'll call it Super Kick.
You want to know something really weird? And I'll pull it up on my phone here. Is that even,
I told you not to show anybody those pictures.
It's okay if it's bent, Garrett. This bills.
Even my phone knows that apparently Saren kicking me is awesome because in the videos it will say suggested shots that you can pictures you can pull from that, and this was one of the suggested shots.
Nice.
It kind of looks like you're going to pleasure him.
It kind of looks like I'm about to get kicked right in my face, which was exactly what happened.
Like, have you like gone to a brain doctor?
No. Why should I?
I mean, in the last 2 years, you've been kicked in the head about 7 or 8 times.
Oh, that's probably more than that. I got hit with a car. The kendo stick to the back of the skull by him.
I was just talking about the kick.
Saren's
How many times I stunned
Bates.
you?
Bobby throwing you into the.
Oh yeah, Bobby dented the can in there with my head. Yeah,
shit with Z.
Yeah,
because you've taken the ass kicking way more than anybody else.
I really have. What? Why?
Shh, Joe, let's not bring this to his attention.
Stop being a piece of shit.
I'm not. I am so nice and do so much for so many people.
It's true. What he does late at night is amazing.
Yeah, but.
Yeah. All right. Oh, a lot more happened at that show than just that.
TV time. I meant to text you this yesterday. You reshared your Father's Day thing to your dad from last year.
Yeah.
You and your oldest are fucking clones. It's like me and Logan.
Yeah.
It's like me and Logan. Like
Lincoln is my clone.
There's a time I had a pile of pictures from when I was a little kid, and Logan was maybe 6 at the time, and I was 6 in the pictures, and Logan's looking at him, and he's like, I don't remember anybody ever taking these pictures of me. And I go, are you being serious? He's like, yeah, I don't remember any of this. I go, because it's me. Yeah, he's like, no, it's not. He goes, that's me.
Yeah.
And
No, Lincoln is my clone.
It was creepy.
It's exact.
It was creepy.
It was super. I looked at him like, holy shit.
The only thing that's different is our hair.
And that's the same with me, Logan.
I had darker hair, and his hair, it's getting darker now, but when I was like 4, I
had dark curly hair, and Logan's got pin straight hair, and his hair's got a little bit more of the blonde in it.
But his face, how he stands.
Oh, and happy Father's Day, guys.
Yeah, you too.
Yes. And happy first day of summer.
Yeah.
Summer solstice.
And happy birthday to Stu, who was supposed to be on today, but he's sick. So he didn't want to come here just in case it's something catchy. And
why are you bringing up Stu?
Well, it's his birthday, and he was supposed to come here because it's his birthday.
You were going to have him here?
Yeah. It's Stu. It's his birthday.
I don't recall you asking.
I don't have to ask. It's Stu.
Stu's no longer part of the show.
Right, but it's his birthday, and he had the day off, and he was going to come in. Well,
and Stu was replaced.
Well, I mean, we go during the day now. He can't come on the show. He works during the day.
Stu is Terrence Howard. I'm Don Cheadle. Okay?
Whoa.
Ed Norton. Mark Ruffalo.
He could slap you for that.
He could slap me, and then he would be unconscious very, very soon.
Oh, dude. I don't know. Stu's got some skills.
Are they enough to pay the bills, though?
I roll around with murderers and homicidal maniacs on a regular basis. I'm not afraid of little Stu.
Oh, okay. All right.
You shouldn't talk about your family like that.
Whip my kendo stick out. No, my other kendo stick. That's my name.
He's like, take your kendo stick, hit yourself with it.
Well, no, that's my name for Todd's member. My kendo stick.
Thanks, Ange. We're happy to be back.
So going to the news, Garrett.
So Kayla Sparks had another defense, and it was with Becca, and we managed to catch this.
Here from Wrestle Fandom Radio, and I am with the one, the only Spice Ranger, Kayla Sparks.
Right.
Kayla, you are on your over 400 days as champ.
That's right.
Are you ready for the debuting?
I'm ready. This is like my biggest accomplishment. Immortal is my home here, and I can't wait.
I know.
Oh, you're ready?
Wait. Oh, yeah.
You think that you're ready for the international pop sensation?
Girl, get out of my face.
Oh, get out of your face.
Save it for the ring. Come on.
Save it for the ring?
You want a piece of this? Oh,
you better stop smiling.
Whoa.
Listen, I smile, and I'm going to smile in the ring when I kick
You're
your
not
ass.
going to be smiling when I take your belt.
I want to see you try.
So say goodbye, all right? And save those tears for after the match.
Okay, go off, Becca. Go make another record.
So it almost got a little heated, but luckily they kept their cool.
And what was the outcome?
Here, and I am with the new Women's Immortal Champion, Becca. Becca, everyone thought that Kayla was going to waltz in here, the champ, and waltz out like she has for numerous shows for over a year. What do you have to say?
Well, people thought that because the fans here are stupid. See, I'm smart. So I knew coming in that I was walking out with this title. Things are going to change around here. These fans are pathetic. They clap for an imbecile like Kayla Sparks. No, this division, it's lacking sparkle. It's lacking glamour, and it is lacking an international pop sensation. I'm bringing the intensity, I'm bringing the violence, and I will dominate here at Immortal Championship Wrestling, as I do everywhere that I wrestle. This place is no different. So what do I have to say? It's Becca, bitch.
And there you have it.
How mad is Kayla at you, Garrett?
I didn't do anything.
You literally jinxed her. I just watched the video. You brought up how long she's had the title.
Everyone brings up how long she's had a title every time. She was always. Hey, Craig. Thanks.
I don't know. How'd you take that, Todd?
I mean, yeah, it did get
I'm not fighting Complex.
But you're not fighting Complex, or you're not fighting him?
No, I'm not fighting Todd,
I forgot to tell you something. Let Garrett fight. Let Garrett fight.
All right,
let Garrett
let's get back
fight.
to the Kayla thing.
Okay.
You jinxed her, dude.
I did not jinx.
Bro, like, as somebody who's always done sports, huge sports fan, everything, you committed the cardinal sin.
We've done that every show.
Bro,
every show.
You brought up the streak. Now, if the Bills were going to the
Don't even
playoffs
start.
and they
Don't
were
you
on the
dare.
streak, would you bring up the streak?
Not even remotely.
Okay, so.
Yeah, but they kind of do.
All right, fine.
Kayla, I apologize on behalf of Wrestle Fandom Radio and Disruption Network for Garrett's dumbassery. I have not met this I'm Becca bitch chick yet. I will save my judgment for when I do meet her face to face. But with that being said, I love Kayla.
Yes, Kayla is awesome.
Look, Kayla's the best.
Kayla, and I might be getting a little ahead of myself, is the greatest ICW Women's Champion that we've ever had.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, yeah, as it's going, sure.
Hands down.
And if Kayla wants to come on the show...
The match was fantastic.
If Kayla wants to come on the show and whoop Garrett's ass, I will put on the ref shirt for her.
I will pay money.
All right.
Good idea.
Listen. Luckily for me, okay,
that Kayla didn't kick
I got
your
to
ass?
watch. Well, that too. I got to watch. I got to watch Sharon Ring get beat up, and it was fantastic.
That's true.
Because Alex Shelley, who 6 days later, became Impact World Champion,
right?
Beat Sharon Ring. So that was fantastic.
What are you doing?
What? Stretching?
No, you're talking about how you enjoyed watching Saren Rain get beat up.
I don't
Saren
care.
Rain kicks
I don't
your
care.
ass
He's gonna
every
kick me
show.
anyways, dude. What's the point?
I like how he just leads into it now. He should lead into the kicks too.
And he's gonna kick me as
But
it is.
but now,
and now apparently Maddox gonna beat the crap out of me too. Like, screw
right?
that
So
guy.
you're just adding to the.
If it's inevitable, why maybe just start steering into it. What's the point?
What happened
Screw
to the
those-
mastermind I know and love?
Screw those guys, man.
Like,
I don't know.
we can get protection.
I don't know.
I'll
We'll
go
worry
on
about it later.
Amazon.
We got
I
plenty
will
of
get you
stuff
a
to
body
cover.
condom to protect you, and
yeah,
like from the Naked Gun.
That's exactly where my mind went.
Yeah, whenever I think body count, that's what it was.
Yep.
So Holiday took on Vince Valor, and
Yes.
Valor won in a not so clean way.
Nope.
But this is what we caught after.
Well, didn't go our way tonight, that's for sure. No. But, hell of a run, kid.
How can you eat at a time like this?
Well,
That was a hell of a run, but
it helps.
your feelings hurt?
A little bit.
Mine are. What a cheap shot with a freaking belt. Man.
Yeah, I mean, in your defense, the ref didn't see any of that, and it was kind of a dirty win, if I'm being quite honest.
It was a good. I barely remember it. You hit me with the belt.
It's a good thing we got that rematch clause in our back pocket, though, right? We can't
I
forget
hope
about that.
so.
Can never forget about that.
Hey guys, how's it going?
How's it going? Well, I'm over here eating my feelings, and this poor guy's distraught. How do you think it's going?
Not very well.
Nope.
Well, I mean, you had a hell of a run, Garrett. You were a fighting champion.
Told
You didn't
you.
back. You didn't back down from a fight.
I know why you're here. Let's just cut to the chase. I got 2 words for you.
And it's not suck it.
No. Let's not get carried away here. We're going to get a cease and desist letter in the mail.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
Rematch clause. What do you think about that? I think we're
Rematch
entitled to one, right? Isn't every champion entitled to the rematch clause?
You know
Especially
what?
how I got screwed.
You did get screwed over. I mean, that was a cheap win. That wasn't a way to go down
Yeah.
in defeat, that's for sure.
That
But,
referee has great sideburns, but those eyes, if I'm being honest, not so great.
yeah, well, we can get an eye test this week ordered for him.
I think that's
for
in order.
sure. But you know what? I got something bigger for you. You'll get your rematch, but how about next month, being it's going to be your hometown?
I like that.
How would you like a one-on-one with Matt Taven?
Maven?
Maven? No, Taven.
Matt Taven?
Matt Taven.
Oh, that's even bigger.
Matt Taven.
Matt Taven.
Wow.
What do you think with that? Deal. We'll see you July 8th.
Absolutely.
Awesome. I'm sure you will be.
Don't forget about the rematch clause, though.
That too. Matt Taven.
That's a pretty big deal. I'm excited.
Me too.
You want to buy this? It's good.
I love Father Derek.
He is awesome.
Maven.
Maven.
So that'll be a killer match.
Oh,
Are you
100%.
kidding me?
For sure. Like, that's going to be crazy.
Yeah. It's just gonna be ridiculous.
Yeah.
Read on.
It's Matt Taven.
Yeah.
Maven?
No, Matt Taven.
What else you got? Like, this is great.
Dude,
What camera were we using, by the way?
Mine.
His phone.
Because that looks like the cinematic one on my phone. Like,
Yeah,
it came out beautiful.
Yeah, that's what it is.
We do have the other one of who now holds the 24/7.
Yep, which I'm literally just loaded in right now because
Oh, Saren lost it. Oh, that's what you said. Adam Stone.
No,
Matic lost it.
Matic
spit on it. And
yeah,
that's
and then
right.
when it was sitting in the back, he walked up later and then picked it up, which I couldn't get. So I saw him walking and he picked it up, and I started following him, and then this is what happened because he was just, I don't know, really mad at the 24/7 title for some reason. I don't know.
Probably the easiest 24/7 title win ever. Right there. Hands down.
Yeah.
Just picked it up and left.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's been
Super
rolling.
easy.
He's been rolling with
Been
it
running
now and
somebody
everything.
over.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Sorry, I'm sorry. I'll let it go.
So yeah. So there's that. So now
Wow.
I saw he's got pictures where he's at 16 stone right now. Oh, you know what? Speaking of 16 stone, let's roll this. Come visit 16 Stone with 2 locations, the original on Holland Patton and the second location in Utica, with handcrafted beer and seltzers, 50-cent wings on Wednesdays in the Utica location. Wine and Whiskey Club every Wednesday. Check out their full brew pub menu on their website, Facebook, and Instagram. Protein shakes also available at the Utica location. Come visit 16 Stone.
Don't they have wings on today?
Yeah,
50-cent
Wing
wings?
Wednesday, yeah. They sure
Awesome.
do.
I love chicken wings.
They sure do. So
They taste delicious.
Yes,
I don't know. I
they
think
do.
I think I want to save the rest of the videos
For what?
for next week.
Okay.
Okay.
So there's a bunch left. I think altogether, I think we shot what was it like 13 videos,
Wow.
Yeah, something.
something like that. It
Putting
was
that
more
work in.
Yeah, it was more videos than we ever got. It was crazy.
I was sleeping during that show because I was mandated
Yeah.
for the 5th day in the row. at work.
So the rest of the results, the rest of like what's going to be happening at the next show, we'll get into all that. Some matches have been announced. We're going to get into the rest of that next week because I want to just talk about maybe some other big stuff that's going on.
Oh, like what, Garrett?
Like I don't know, maybe the fact that the Bloodline is now finally split in 2, and that was pretty awesome.
It's true.
So with that being said, like anybody who watches WWE has either saw the episode, saw the clip. It's been a long time coming. Now the rumor mill is that Roman might be bringing a couple people on board, One of them, I believe, is Umaga's son.
Okay.
And
I heard something about Tamatonga. Right?
Yep. And I forget who's there's a set of brothers who are part of the Inoli family that he might possibly, which I think would be cool to have. Oh, the Usos left me. Well, I got these guys now. Like it's cool to see that split. It's cool to see the evolution of the bloodline. And I'd have to look at the actual time frame now. I think we've had the bloodline longer now than we had the freaking NWO.
We might have been.
Because, like, even though the NWO was such a flash in the pan, like, I'm talking about initial run, like, of NWO.
You mean like the original three?
Well, I'm talking about like that original WCW run of them.
Yeah,
like even like when they broke off to the Red and like all that. Like it was only like a 2.5-3 year period that the NWO really was a prominent like.
Sidebar: when it split, which was your Red?
I'm literally wearing the shirt.
I know, but you just never know.
I was always a Hall and Nash guy. It's like Diesel and Razor. Like when I was a little kid, Razor Ramon was my favorite villain. You know,
right?
I mean, I was never a Hogan dude. I was a Piper guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
No, I was never a Hogan dude. So, I don't think it's going to happen. But if they were smart, this is what I think would happen.
I thought he was going to run another video. Wow, he brought up PowerPoint presentation with him.
The Bloodline PowerPoint presentation.
Right. I think if they were smart, if they really wanted to shake everything up, okay?
Yeah.
It doesn't actually matter who wins the tag match at Money in the Bank. What needs to happen is LA Knight is white hot right now. Okay, did you see with him and we went to tell Logan Paul where to stay, and like he's got everybody. He points in the air and they say his name.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? He's got it. He's got the crowd. He's white hot. His mic skills are awesome. He's a great wrestler. If he should win,
which he won't.
But he should. He should win.
He should win, but we don't know.
The Money in the Bank, and then the tag match should happen. Like I said, it doesn't matter who wins or loses the match. What needs to happen at the end is that Roman and Solo are beating the crap out of the Usos, and then Sammy and KO come out, and then they beat the four of them. Then beat the crap out of Solo and Roman, and then LA Knight comes out, and LA Knight cashes in. And that's the shakeup I feel like everything needs.
It
does.
Then
no Bloodline person is holding a belt. No, it's all come to an end. They can chuck the old two belts out because it's really dumb that Heyman is carrying the old two belts while he wears the gold one. It's like he's got to have three belts.
No, yeah.
It's dumb. Get it out of here. Then that gold belt is cool. I like it.
I think the point of that is to show the narcissism of Roman's character.
But that's what.
Yeah.
That's the perfect jumping point to also get rid of it.
Like
once it changes hands, I feel like it has to go.
Do you know who I want to see LA Knight in a program with? And I don't know if it will happen. I don't know how it would get to the point where they would cross paths. I want to see LA Knight and AJ Styles. I think they would have.
Is Styles on Raw or is he on SmackDown?
He's on injury right now, I believe.
Styles.
No, he came back.
When they did the draft and everything.
You're right. I believe he's on Raw.
I think him and
no, he came to Raw, but I think he's because
he's on SmackDown because he came to Raw on Monday to talk to Seth. Yeah,
because it was weird that so he's on SmackDown. But that's actually a good point right there. Like LA Knight wins. It's a clean slate for him because Roman is part-time and he's still going to be dealing with the fallout from the whole entire Bloodline thing and everything else and everything that he's got going on. He doesn't even need to worry about trying to get the belt back. He'll try and get it back when he's ready. And, you've got LA Knight. Just boom, he's the champ, and then other people are going to come for him, and then
AJ comes for him,
and then AJ comes for him. You know, whether it's him being like the because he's still kind of a face right now, or if they're kind of like a tweener.
Yeah,
I
just think that
but the two would put on an absolute spectacle.
I think they would tear the house. And while we're talking about the Money in the Bank coming up, let's talk about the unsung hero of the WWE right now, and has been for the last decade. Somebody who I believe deserves props, even though I'm not a big fan of their current gimmick. Seth frickin' Rollins. Like, as much as I did want to see AJ have that title, as much as I want to see Cody have the title, to put the person to put that new title on, I think that speaks volumes for what that company has faith in Rollins. Because for the last
it should be
3 years,
and whoever wins
he's
it should
just
not
kind of
go
done
for Seth.
And he just He's fantastic. Even though I'm not digging the gimmick, he's all in on it. Like he just chews the scenery and he's so damn good. And our children, when they talk about their Mount Rushmore, will be talking about how Seth Rollins is probably like even when we had Logan here. Mm-hmm. With the episode that never happened via Facebook Live and everything else. Like, Seth has been Logan's favorite forever. And I believe I saw it was yesterday was the anniversary of the Money in the Bank when all 3 Shield members held the title.
Yeah. Was it because who had it?
Roman had it. Roman had it. Seth beat him, and Moxley cashed it.
Yeah.
Like, that is still, we talked about this a while ago when we were talking about our favorite Money in the Bank, probably last year, when we were talking about our favorite Money in the Bank cash-ins. Like, the Moxley winning, it still is one of my favorite winnings. But nothing ever tops the Heist of the Century.
No. It was just the stage that was set.
Because
how he did it, how he ran.
They made you forget about the fact he had the briefcase because he had it for so long.
Yeah. Did he have it for like a year?
Like, just think about it. Mania you have Mania in April, so he had it for like 10 months, and that match was so good, and they focused so much on that match.
Hey, Sean.
They didn't tease any kind of cash in from Seth on it that you kind of forgot about. It's the last match of the night. Seth wrestled way early, or way earlier on in that. Like, you're not thinking about Seth Rollins, and for him to come out like that, like, his legacy is going to be one of the richest and most entertaining looking back. Like, when we're all buried 6 feet under. Like, and he's amazing. He truly is a generational, once in generational kind of guy.
Logan said hi.
I sent him. He's out of school. Hi, Logie. And it's
no. I mean, everything I've said about Seth Rollins, like certain people getting injured, same move, all the time and all that stuff like that. But I was still one of the people saying he absolutely should be the person who wins this belt when it comes up.
Burn it down, baby.
It's him. I still would dial back on some of the certain things that his character does, but other than that, it should be him. And whoever wins should not go after him. That should be not be the next one that's passed around. It's someone's immediately going to go for him. He's immediately going to lose it. It's going to be this. No, it should be somebody taking it from Roman.
Well,
it has to happen. The cash in has to happen on Roman. If they want to keep him big, you know what I mean? 4 people have to be beating him down.
Yeah.
If they want to keep Roman, in spite of he doesn't have everybody else and he's just got the biggest gun, solo with him. If they want to keep him that big, he has to be beaten down by KO, Sami, and the Usos. It's got to be all 4. It's got to be, they beat the crap out of them. That's what it has to be.
You mean the Usos?
The Usos, yeah.
It's just unfortunate that none of that will happen because Vince is controlling everything again.
Which is so dumb.
Like, he changed the whole thing Monday night, like a half hour before the show started. That whole open challenge That was supposed to be a whole thing. That wasn't supposed to be Finn just beating the crap out of Seth. Like, that was supposed to be like an open challenge. Vince changed that whole thing like a half hour before Raw started. So, why do you think Logan Paul's back? Dude, it's tanking like it did before. Everything you said is correct on what they should be doing. But once I saw that Logan Paul was involved, I'm like, I don't want him to win, but they're not. I don't see why they would bring him in if they weren't going to have him win. That really seems like a waste of their money because obviously, like him, you got to pay him a lot of money to come along.
Dude, Money in the Bank is one of the big pay-per-views, and it's going to be at noon on a Saturday in the summertime.
It's just such a slap in the face for a part.
Well, that's what I mean. That's what
not
sucks
like
about
not
it.
even like a part-time, like a super part-time, like celebrity who's had 3 matches. I'm not saying he's not like really athletic,
It's just
and he's not.
There's
and he's
many
not
other
good at
people
what he's
that
doing.
deserve it.
Yeah,
100%.
Literally everybody else.
Yes.
Like I'm not. It's I want to see Logan Paul versus Ricochet. I want to see that. I want to see Logan Paul
100%.
wrestle a bunch of matches. I'm not shading him in any way, shape, or form.
A Logan Paul and AJ match.
Logan Paul AJ match.
Right.
Yes, Joe.
Right.
It would be amazing.
But he doesn't deserve this point.
He does not deserve.
Usually when they do
to be
that,
in Money in the Bank, sure. I don't care if you want to put a high profile YouTuber on there.
absolutely.
Put it in that match.
But I don't want him to win it.
No,
he shouldn't be getting it. Absolutely not.
I'll be so disappointed if.
But that's what sucks. Knowing now Vince is in way more control, it always seems like that's the way he goes with just the really stupid shit that shouldn't make sense and that shouldn't happen.
We should start a new chant. Get Vince out.
Yeah,
Get Vince out. Let Garrett fight. Get Vince out. Let Garrett fight. Maybe.
Let Garrett fight Vince?
You read my mind. Do we just become best friends?
I hope so.
That looks really weird on the camera.
It really does.
Because I'm going here, you're going there, but in reality, we're like next to each other.
But yes, that's my feelings. I don't want it to happen. And Logan Paul, for not doing that as a career.
It's because Todd's always on bottom.
It's true.
So, Vince, open challenge, you and Garrett, SummerSlam. I'm already going to be there. So
You're going to SummerSlam?
Yeah, me and Matt are.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Where's it at?
Detroit.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Detroit Rock City.
Nice.
We're going to do a sequel to the movie, but it's going to be a bunch of, or 3 middle-aged guys driving.
Such a great movie. I haven't watched it.
It's such a good it's an underrated classic.
Oh, absolutely. That's no bird. That's a fucking hunk of cheese.
What did you guys think of AEW Punk Show? I mean, I'm sorry. AEW Collision.
Go back to WWE because I have to give credit to somebody who I never thought I'd give credit to ever. Dom. Did you guys see how he sold that stunner?
Oh, yeah.
I did not.
He sold it like The Rock used to sell it.
Oh, really? That's
so
awesome.
I will. Because
also,
everybody else.
Danny Moe was on. I think was it Raw?
Yes.
Yeah, Danny Moe was on Raw.
Yeah.
So kudos to her.
Because every time I see Owens give a stunner, nobody ever sells
it. Like
no.
Or even sells it. Period. A lot of times
They take it.
And they
take it,
but no one actually
They take it like when I stunned Garrett and then just die.
Yeah, exactly. But he didn't like overly do it, but he did it just enough where it was like you sold that great. Probably the only credit I'll ever give that dude ever because I'm just not a fan. But
with that point, I kind of disagree with you. Like as the weeks have gone on, as the year of the Judgment Day has gone on, I kind of like Dom now.
See, I just like Rhea more and more.
And I
think it's because of that situation.
Their chemistry together is actually very, very good. And like she's phenomenal as it is.
Yeah.
But
she could be doing anything and be great.
And honestly,
but Dominic, I truly think is coming into his own. Like this bastard child of Eddie Guerrero.
Yeah.
I hate my dad. I went to prison for 3 hours. Like It's kind of.
She's been calling him Latino Heat now.
Yeah, like I'm digging it. Like they finally
they're steering into it. They're
leaning into it, and like it was so like cheesy and stupid in the beginning, but it's very much how like the New Day. Like I hated the New Day, the beginning of it, and then after a while, like I caught myself.
I miss it,
and I'm like, what? Okay,
it's killing me.
Yeah,
I miss
it
it so bad.
Being like almost pseudo-religious to what they are now.
Right. Well, they were like these religious zealot heels, and then they leaned into it. But like I'm not gonna lie to you. I wouldn't be surprised if a year from now, Judgment Day is almost like a face faction. Like they just have that.
I think it's not
diversity.
Either. They're going to be whatever. I think they're setting up something with Finn
and Damien
to not be gone or at some point.
But I think at its peak, once like Judgment Day is up here, is when like all of like New Day needs to all come back. Who's going to take on Judgment Day?
New Day. Oh, 100%.
You know what I mean? And then
do we want a New Day or a Judgment Day?
Yeah.
Like
I have been hearing more rumors that Orton is getting there. And what they're holding out.
But on the other side of that, I'm also hearing that
I heard he's kind of for good.
Well, he's afraid to come back because he could. Very similar how we had Edge and Christian a decade ago. Like there is a chance he could permanently hurt himself.
I wouldn't get back in the ring for that. Walk around just to
but somebody like Orton too, like you could put him in a managerial role, like almost like a Paul Heyman
That's
role,
what,
and
Jinder's doing now,
right? And he's doing great at it.
What if there was a string puller for Judgment Day? He'd be perfect for that.
Oh, absolutely.
It was always Orton.
His wife had put up a picture.
It was always
Orton. It was,
you know what
he's
I mean?
like Jack now.
Oh,
yeah,
he's
more like
he's super cut. Yeah. Now, I want to hear your full opinion on Collision.
Yeah. I just wanted to get that out of
I don't give a shit about it because it's CM Punk's show.
The ratings were through the roof
because it was the first show. It not only was it a brand new AEW show, it was CM Punk coming back, and you're gonna have those Punk marks who always think he can never do anything wrong. And the last thing that CM Punk needed was his own show. You can say it's a new show. They've always been talking about a new show, but they didn't do AEW's ROH. They didn't do this. They didn't do that. They debuted a show in which Punk returned, and all of the people on that show are people that Punk is cool with. The people that he's not cool with are still on Dynamite and Rampage. Ergo, CM Punk has his own AEW show, and that his last thing that his fucking ego needed, and he can just screw off back to obscure old wrestling land as far as I'm concerned. Okay, I was all in when he came back, and then he went back to being the poison snake bite that he is, and eventually he's going to do the same thing to this show, and it will tank, and it's not going to work. That's all I have to say.
I don't disagree with you there, but you have this. We'll refer to him as a property who can bring cash flow. Who does?
Sorry, Logan. Is it language? Sorry, Logan. I don't usually swear on the show, but that's how you know
he's my child. Trust me, he's heard far worse. But you have this property who is very, very bankable, but he has issues with other people.
If he doesn't,
from a manager
poison your
from
product.
a manager's standpoint. If you can use this thing, but not use it in the way you were using it, and use it somewhere else, and still make it bankable, you at least try to make it bankable, and that's what they're doing. I'm not saying Collision's going to be the next Raw, you know what I mean? But at least giving it an opportunity. And who knows? For all we know, the beef between all them has been done with. That this is all just a work.
Because I heard he might be on Dynamite tonight.
Right.
And I heard what he said about the Bucks. They took it very lightheartedly. They weren't
I've read reports that that shit's been done.
But regardless,
that's the only reason
do you
Punk's
think somebody
back.
whose ego like his needs a show that is centered around him? The only way I would pull back my intensity of I have zero interest. Obviously, I'm gonna watch any clips that come from it, from good stuff. I'm going to keep up on it with everything that happens on it. But the only way, it's okay, if there's no championships on it, if they put all the ROH championships on that. And that would also make, why is it called Collision? Because it's colliding with ROH.
Well, that's the other...
All the ROH stuff was on there, and you're still keeping it at, and like, that's the way to because you also have people like Punk and Joe were like, facing off. They've wrestled each other since 2005.
Which
is cool.
Match.
Right.
Which is cool. But again, to me, like when we saw him come back, everyone got wrapped up in the nostalgia of it. He's finally back. We understood why he left. Maybe he was a little too prima donna about certain things about it. He was using everything right. Maybe he was winning matches he probably shouldn't have won. Got the belt when he didn't really need it. And then, boom, came the poisonous snake bite.
I truly think that whole situation was an ego check for him and humbled him because majority of people turned against him for it.
Right.
And I know if I was in his shoes and I think I'm right, but everybody else... Oh, that's the fire department. Our show's so hot right now, they're coming to shut us down.
Todd, put your pants back on. Sorry.
But I really believe that it was an ego check, and I do think it humbled him to a certain extent because you did not see anyone, whether it be in the business or on the internet, backing him. And I know if I was in his shoes,
some Punk marks, or they're never going to think he did anything.
I'm just saying, like the census was like
the census was it was more him.
Punk was wrong,
which was nice.
And
the census I saw more.
And I truly believe that he was the one to come hat in hand and be like, all right, how do we fix this? Because he knows that at the end of the day, like he needs to make money. He's not going back to WWE. And this is the only place that he's going to make a substantial amount of money. What do I got to do to get back in good standings? Do I got to sit down with the Jacksons? Like, what do I need to do? Do I need to stroke off Jericho? Like, what do I need to do?
Right.
And I think that's what happened.
Yeah, but then other people like Ace Steel, like get fired and take and bite the. You know what I mean? Like
there always has to be a scapegoat. Dude.
You know what I mean? So it starts the Punk and Ace Steel gets fired and. You know what I mean? Like, there's stuff like that. Like, how fair is that? Like, if I was Ace and I was in, like, all of a sudden, like, he was back, I was still out of a job from when I was in AEW, and now I'm not just because I was trying to defend my friend. Now he's still going to work and I'm not. Like, I'd be pissed, dude. Like, that's
what's
stuff
gonna
like that sucks.
At the end of the day, what's going to make you more money?
Yeah,
CM Punk or Ace Steel. And I'm going to tell you something my father told me.
Well, no. I'm talking
Life's
about
not
Ace
fair,
Steel.
Garrett.
You know what I mean?
Because if life was fair, one of my friends wouldn't hit me with a car in front of my child.
I don't know what you're talking about. That was Alter Todd. That was my twin.
That was triple. That was Triple T.
Yeah, exactly.
Triple T.
Yeah. So Punk also had his bag, his red bag, that people claim the title is still in, because he never technically lost it. And he literally said, like, I never lost this. No one pinned me, submitted me for it. He didn't take it out, but he carried that fucking red bag. And he was like, when somebody pins me or submits me, you can have my title. He's like, but this is my title. I never lost it.
I like that.
I was like, all right, but never took it out. So you don't really know what was in there, but that's what he, claimed.
Should be the replica of the WWE title that he ran away with.
It's like the Walmart version of it too. It's like the little kid version of it.
So
the spinner belt,
and he spray paints CM on it.
What I had read from different sources, people that were there and people that watched from home, that was better than the other ones because it wasn't as much.
Yeah, that's what you and I
crammed
talked
into
about.
One. Plus, like, people were saying the action was bell to bell. There was no bullshit. There was no whatever. It was just constant going. And people that watched from home said the commentary was great. I don't even know who the commentators were, but they said it was just a different feel to it. And I think especially, we've all kind of gone
more
to
polished
AEW shows, like sitting through those after, Rampage, Dynamite, the Dark, that gets...
When you're there for 4+ hours.
5 hours.
Yeah, it's like 5-6 hours.
And that's 5 hours of stuff that they're doing. They change over from Dark to Dynamite,
exactly.
and Dynamite to this. So that adds on probably another hour. So it's about 6 hours.
So, and I think people get whatever, and that shows in the crowd. Everybody's always like, oh, look at the Rampage crowd. Half of it's empty. Well, half of them are tired after watching, 3 hours or 4 hours before if they have a drive, blah, blah, blah.
The last AEW show, me and Matt left after Dynamite.
Yeah.
Like, we didn't even stay for the Rampage.
It makes for a long night if you're not local. If you had to drive back.
It was in Rochester, hour and a half drive.
That's where we went.
Like, we didn't even get home till after midnight. Like, and if we would have stayed, like,
we got back at like 2 a.m. because we stayed the whole time.
Because we stayed the whole thing.
Yeah.
But that's the thing too. A lot of stuff I read, it wasn't just about him. It was just the feel of the show in general, how the matches were, and the clips I saw from Joe and Punk was amazing.
Yeah.
Very good match. It wasn't full match of everything, but just the clips of those two going.
It's how it should be. You save the full match for the pay-per-view, and you give a little handy to get you to the point. But before we go, I have the bell here.
Sean, Joe and I will actually not be in Couples Call. Todd might be.
Todd, I'll let you do the honors for the bell. Salute. We lost a legend. The King Jabroni.
King of Smack Talking. I don't care.
The original King of Smack Talk. One of the most iconic wrestlers of the 80s. The biggest heel of the 80s. And somebody who in the last decade became relevant again because of his Twitter account. Passed away. The Iron Sheik. And I know younger viewers like Logan who's tuned in right now really don't have any idea who he is.
Right.
But he was, as I remember him, the original bad guy from
Right. Yeah. He's so bad, yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I think my favorite tweet from him was not only was Hulk Hogan a dumb son of a bitch in the ring, but outside of the ring, he was a dumb son of a bitch. I think that's the best. That's the best tweet I've ever seen.
So, Todd, why don't you ring us out before the end of the show?
I think it's
at 100%.
I'm not wearing one, so
do it 10.
Yeah, 10 bell.
All right.
And for you jabronis, tune in next week. This has been Wrestle Fandom Radio. I'm Joseph Stones.
I'm losing my hair. Damn it.
And
I'll teach you.
And for Sheik, fuck Hogan. We'll see you guys next
week.
Later.
Sports entertainment, it's the real to you, damn it, you support us your favorite. Talking name, Jay Styles, Chris Jericho, and all the greatest. Your top 5 dead or alive, the broader stages, like WrestleMania, All In and All Out. NXT takeover, what the bid is about. Putting fans in the stands and the millions at home, like The Rock versus Stone Cold, we're stealing the show. Wrestle Fandom Radio and Disruption Network with Dippin' Donuts. ICW, we make fanatics flipping donuts. Every time we're live at local shows and it's a bonus. We're family friendly, all the growing ups and kids can donut. We're dedicated to bringing you all the top news. Ain't no dirt sheet, this ain't rhetoric, we do not snooze. No speculation, we're just bringing them facts. Ain't no storyline of fiction when I spit on these tracks. It's Wrestle Fandom Network, Wrestle Fandom Radio. Every week's an episode, hoping we're your favorite show. Hear about your favorite pro, what's the scoop from backstage? Hear us on the podcast and go and view our fan page. Disruption Network, Wrestle Fandom Radio. Every week's an episode, hoping we're your favorite show. Hear about your favorite pro, what's the scoop from backstage? Hear us on the podcast and go and view our fan page. Disruption Network, Wrestle Fandom Radio. Every week's an episode, hoping we're your favorite show. Hear about your favorite pro, what's the scoop from backstage? Hear us on the podcast and go and